Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. This is a special event. Friday. Got up super duper early this morning, so gives me a little time to skip out a little early and join my friends for some War of Rights. This is actually a Friday EU event that I've been invited to, so thank you to the 20th New York for inviting me to this fine event. I haven't been here before. Let's see who we have. So, lots of different units. Wow, look at this. 10th Alabama, 1st South Carolina, and then IL 10th Alabama. Don't really know what that is. You guys will have to help me out in the comments. 1st South Carolina. Again, 24th GIV. So I don't know what that stands for. A bunch of those guys. And then the battery company here as well. And then on the Union side, 111th Pennsylvania. I feel like I've seen these guys before. There's Captain Chicken. That does sound familiar to me. Also, the 20th New York. I think that stands for Turner's Brigade, but they're always the anchor of the Union to me. And then we've got VI 17th Michigan. So welcome to the channel for all the new regiments. Like I said, it's an honor to be here. We're at Hooker's Push, and I'm hanging out with the Union guys this time, and a little history, if we will. This is the north side of the battlefield. We're looking at the North Woods here. This is where the Union attacked early in the morning. Right in front of us, you're looking at Miller's Cornfield. Early in the morning, that's where Durier's men entered the field first. Out far in the distance, you can see the West Woods out there. And to our right, a lot of people don't know this, that's Nicodemus Hill over here. And that's where actually Jeb Stuart had guns up on those hills out there in the distance. Let me find that. Excuse me. That's the Miller farm right there in front of us that we were looking at. Nicodemus Hill should be back there. Yeah, I think you can barely see the house back there. But Confederates had guns out there under Jeb Stuart. And then right out in front of the Miller's Cornfield, that's where the Confederates were under Douglas first thing that morning. There is your famous Hagerstown Turnpike there on the right. You see by the big tree there. And far off in the distance, although you can barely see it here, excuse me, is the Dunker Church. And there's Matthews Battery there. That wasn't here first thing in the morning. Hooker brought those guys up, excuse me, once he realized that the Confederates were in the field. So, a new event for me. I don't know all the rules, but we'll do our very best to keep up with the action. It's an EU event, so a lot of these guys, you know, these companies are very disciplined. Should be a great time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the fun. Boy, look at the 20th. Very impressive unit. Let's go check out what the Confederates are doing, since we have a little time here. Looks like they're already out shooting. Huh. Maybe just playing a little grab ass before the battle. Oh man, they're already in the field. Look at this, Lieutenant Colonel Pearl. Now, I'm not familiar with the rules, but we are past the 40-minute mark, so in the UEC, that's when they start. And these guys are not taking Anytime. Well, oh, they're killing themselves. They're running out into the field farther than they could possibly go. I forget, this is Hooker's push. You can't go that far out, so I don't know if we're going to do a restart here or if those guys were just respawning or what the deal was. Pretty funny.
How do I spell that in English on Google?
Just Sverdlovsk. S-V-E-R-D-L-O.
Yeah, I don't think they've started yet. The Confederates are not in a good position. These guys are already firing. Yeah, if you see your name, comment down below. I'd like to hear from all the players. Because the point of these videos is to highlight you and your companies. Maybe get some more recruits coming your way. And if you are watching this, you're new to the game, you see a regiment you like, you can friend me on Steam. I will do my best to get you in contact with the commanding officers of your choice. See, I got a feeling that they're not going to go because it's pretty late already. I had to do a restart on this one, I'll bet.
Dürfte ich so lange mein Orchester abspielen?
Der Befehl des Generals ist noch nicht angekommen.
Ich hab.
Natürlich ist er angekommen. Ich habe schon Kartenmaterial.
People, are you ready? No, he fucking
Seit der Message hat er den Befehl ausführen.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen
Just
to people.
chilling for something,
Eigentlich,
waiting,
sobald ich
you know,
Kartenmaterial erhalten habe,
Yeah,
ich
we're just chilling.
being special as fuck, you know, like,
Gymnastik
Fuck.
Special with
Okay.
an S and an A.
what's up, Jacob?
At the quick time. Forward.
Quick time! Ball!
March!
Well, it looks like they're moving out.
Is it accurate for me to say that the Union side is ready?
It is accurate,
Ja.
sir, yes, sir.
High file. Right.
Ich glaube, das nennt man dann Lustkleckern.
Ich glaube,
Jetzt
die
können
Rücken
wir
einfach
Warte mal,
so
haben die
rein.
links und rechts?
Well, they're moving out. 111th is on the move.
Ja,
Definitiv.
Das passiert sonst nur mir.
Was?
Ja, da kann ich.
Wir sind so gut.
Ach,
I'm
wir
sure
müssen
Weber and the
nur
20th are
schauen.
just as confused as I am.
Und, hat das Bajonett ganz lieb? Genau.
It's a double.
Oder Bajonett ganz, ganz doll lieb haben?
Pommes Mixer!
Ahsoka and Terran.
Juhu.
Lasst uns mal zeigen,
Ashoka
was wir
Tower.
können.
Oder? Bin ich blöd im Kopf? Ach, schön. Leider ist
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, if they're going to go or if they're going to restart. They must be restarting this because we're pretty late in the battle already. And you just got Confederates scattered all over this damn field.
Oh, next map.
Okay. Here we go. We'll do all that again. Hopefully it doesn't start me under the damn map. Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. A special edition today. This is Friday. Actually started work way early in the morning, so I took off a little bit early to allow me to join this. I was invited here by the 20th New York under Major Weber. So thank you, Major, for inviting me to this event. This is the Friday EU event. Let's see who we got here. 10th Alabama, 1st South Carolina. Lots of 10th Alabama. 24th GIV. Don't know who those guys are. Don't know that I've ever seen those before. And then a battery here. If you guys want to tell me in the comments below who all these regiments are, comment below. I'd love to hear from you, especially if you're new to the channel. 4th New York, got a guy there. 111th Pennsylvania, as well as the 20th New York and the 17th Michigan. So welcome, guys. Do appreciate you all being here. Looks like these boys are ready to get started. There's Weber and the guys already moving out. See Captain Chicken there, his guys. This is Hill's counterattack. This actually historically happened late in the afternoon when the Union Army appeared to be victorious in the day. A.P. Hill came up from Harper's Ferry to stop the Union from blocking Robert E. Lee's escape across the Potomac. So you can see the Confederates are already on the move. Already in the road. Point of contention on this battlefield is right in the middle. Confederates are attacking, and they're not wasting any time doing it. So we'll see how the 20th New York handle these guys getting up on them so quickly. The Confederate advance in this map, there's a few different ways. One is right at the middle, kind of what these guys are doing here. This is your 24th GIV. Call them the 24th. Colonel Pearl. And then also going up this side of the fence there. You can see it right in front of you. And then around to the right, and you can see the Confederates are already out there as well. So covering all points of attack. And it looks like they've got their eyeballs glued on the New Yorkers. Oh, look at the 20th. Weber's got his guys going straight across the field. He's going to get right up in the face of these Confederates out here. And South Carolina does the smart thing and runs for it. So Weber and the 20th not falling for that shit. They need cover. And this is a small group of guys right here running away. See them ducking around the corner of that fence. That's smart of Carolina to get out of there. And I don't know if a bunch of Weber's guys died. It is possible. They were getting fired upon by the 24th. Speaking of, and I don't even know where the cannons are on this field, or if the Union even have guns. Oh, they appear to back there. Here's your 24th here, trying to take cover behind the field there. And then on the left flank, your 10th Alabama. Armies will usually go up that corner right there. And where are the rest of the Union? Well, there's a bunch back by the cannon, but there's another group right here. And 111th Pennsylvania there. And the 20th appear to have both the flags. Weber and the boys still here pushing up slowly.
Ready.
Carolina's still in the corner, but Weber and the guys have turned around. They want to try to get a better angle on the 24th here. They got a couple of them. They're gonna figure out these 20th New York guys are deadly with a musket. Oh, Carolina's coming back. And the 20th isn't aware of it. He's like, why do we have both flags? So Carolina doing a little bit of that peekaboo shit.
Nein, ist nicht.
Nein, das eine ist von der 9.
Das ist 9. New York. Steht drauf.
Aber die 9. hat auch eine Fahne schon.
All right, so you see the 24th got the news that the 20th is there. They came across the road.
Take aim.
Fire coming in.
Everything.
And they're sending it back to them. 20th's a little bit in danger here. They do have those South Carolinians on their corners. Not a lot of them, but it could be enough to cause some serious trouble for the 20th over there if they're not careful. Where's the 111th? All right, so these guys are pushing up here. The Alabama pushing straight up the field, forming an L. This is a good position for the Confederates. And you can see back here in the corner, got your 111th. Okay, so they swap sides of the field. Captain Chicken coming this way.
Enemy units up.
He might be outnumbered. Alabama brought a lot of people to this battle. Yeah, I think he knows it. A lot of Confederates right here. There's a good spot for them. They can see right into the point of contention. They can also see that artillery. Oh, that's not artillery. Those are dudes back there. What are they doing way the hell back there? 17 Michigans. Peepaw Burns in command here. This is a little weird. I haven't seen this before out of a Union brigade. Are there no guns on this map, or are they just not using them? I'm not really sure. Man, you just got guys all over this damn field. Alright, so what's the 20th doing here? Looks like they've split a couple guys off to deal with the Carolinians.
Ich habe mehr als 4 gezählt. Ja,
Sounds like Confederates definitely have guns. I didn't see any Union guns. This might be the first time I've played this map since the artillery's come in.
Stück für Stück nach vorne. Alles klar.
Verstanden.
See Carolina coming up again. Those 20th guys have seen this peekaboo shit way too many times. You see them, they don't run. Getting into the fence there, Carolina. Sorry, Sergeant, I can't read your whole name. First Lieutenant Frisman. Ooh, that artillery is going straight into the 20th. That'll deplete your numbers.
Ja, sofort. Du bist, Kavum, geh mal bitte ins Skirmish von uns Bescheid sagen, dass wir ein Stück weit nach rechts shiften.
See, whoever in the boys, there aren't a lot of them left. Oh man, they saw it. I didn't. Means the 20th is getting manhandled by this artillery. Who we got out here? Looks like some good shooting, boys. 20ths are setting ducks out there. Are they going to move away? Ooh, another shell coming in, killing the flagman. There's only one of them left out here. Jeez. Yeah, once that artillery gets your number, it's time to leave. See, these guys up here are still hanging in there. All right, so what's going on this side? Michigan come down yet? They have not. Looks like the rest of the 20th guys are coming out here. Yep, getting back out in the field. Michigan guys still up on the hill here. And Alabama appears to have moved off. So 111th is still there, but they've given up their spot in the middle of the field. They've gone back to the road. But they're coming back again now. So 10th Alabama. Probably coming over to assist, but there's not anybody really left over here. A couple skirmishers only. All right, so Colonel Killer. All right, Colonel Killer. Nice name. So we're still early in the battle here. Both sides just feeling each other out a little bit.
Bring it
Go
up, bring it
move.
up, bring it up.
Colonel's probably going to be aiming at the Michigan guys up there, I imagine. Or maybe even the 20th. Well, those shots going high, it looks like. So they're doing some peekaboo stuff. That maneuver is very, very good on public service for sure. See the guys hopping behind the fence, getting some cover. The 24th have moved down. But Pearl's watching his back. You know, there's still some still some 20th out there. Not a lot though. See Pearl getting the guys lined up, waiting for the 20th here. Walking in formation. As they do. These guys love the historical aspect of this game. It makes it fun to watch. See, they're kind of coming in behind the trees.
Oh! That's his.
All right, they're moving. Oh, they went and got their flag. Look at this.
Kill him.
It's one against the whole Confederate Army. Go, Private, run. Oh, my God, run. They wanted the flagman. They got him. But they did it right in front of the 20th New York. They're not going to take kindly to that shit. God, the artillery is just on the 20th today. Saw that shell come right in close.
Ceasefire.
And now able to get their flag back. Yeah, he's going to have to keep them moving or that artillery is going to just obliterate them. See, looks like one of the Alabama got auto,
Die Fahne da vorne, die ihr da seht, die hebt ihr nicht auf. Ist ja buggt.
what do they call that? Auto balancing. So the Confederates are still to the right. They need to get to those guns. Ooh. Look at this.
Die Skirmisher schon zurück?
It's not many groups that can perform a right wheel under enemy fire. So you heard the call, independent fire. Ooh. Confederates and Yankees falling.
Ja, weil du da hinten vom Busch Kilometer weit weg stehst.
Ich komm nicht aus dem Busch raus.
Der Major wurde leider gepommespiekst. Hatte die
Ja,
Fahne
er
und
schießt den Feind da drüben. Eigenständig. Wir haben es gesehen. Das war...
Oh, here come the Confederates.
vor uns gelandet.
Tut mir leid, Weber, ich komm nicht aus dem Busch raus.
ich komme.
Willkommen.
Cardigan!
Not a lot of 20th here. Confederates got their dander up early. '20th real good with defending against the attack. They've done it again. The anchor of the Union. Hard to push off a spot once they want it, but here come more Confederates. 10th Alabama says otherwise. 20th, heavily outnumbered. Here come the Alabama. And the 20th is running for it. Don't blame them there.
Flag, turn around. Turn around.
Don't turn around, Sergeant. Just keep on running. Quartermaster Sergeant James. Go, man, go. That fence might be your enemy, buddy.
This is quite relaxing.
He knows it. He's got to get some distance.
Come here, step bro.
Trying to get back to the line. He's done it. Look at that. So Sergeant James saving the flag, getting back to the spawn point. But they chased him all the way down across the damn map. So the Confederates have pushed off the Yankees once again. Both groups are still battle ready. You can see that the Alabama going back. No, this is the Georgia going, or 24th going back to their original spot here. And the Union has pushed up maybe. Looks like maybe the 111th has come on up. Yes, they have. Are the Michigan guys still up on that hill? Look at this. Those guys have been up on that hill the whole time, doing long-range target practice. Harder to get shot from so far away. Of course, this early in the battle, no one's really paying too much attention to the point of contention. So Colonel Pearl trying to get a look at what's going on in the field out there. Oh, and more Confederates flooding in. Look at this. South Carolina coming in. And here's your Alabama. 10th Alabama. And it looks like we've got 20th coming straight across the field. They want to go to the point of contention. You see that they're losing it a little bit. So Weber taking the guys right out into the middle of the field. And we'll see if they can survive against two Confederate companies here. And artillery. Boy, that artillery makes this a dangerous proposition. Boy, that artillery's got them pegged. It ain't going to be long before there's going to be a bloodbath right here. See if the 20th can hang on.
Unsere Kugeln treffen nicht so. Wir schießen auf die unsichtbare Ding. Auf die unsichtbaren.
And here are the Confederates coming across the field. See, they want that point of contention too. Oh, and they're getting hit from two sides. Look at this. Another group of Confederates coming in right here. 20th getting no help from any of the other Union regiments. Oh my God, look at this. Colonel Killer coming on in. Pearl with him. The whole damn Southern Army's here. And it looks like James is going to have to run away with that flag one more time. So Confederates push the Yankees off the field. You can see the blue line bleeding away, and the Union is now engaged. All right, looks like the Michigan guys finally came down off that hill. They're behind the fence now. So 17 Michigan. Peepaw.
100 yards, just like centre left in the bush, as McLaughlin just shot down. Quite a few of them hiding behind it. Shoot through that bush.
Das sind sie nicht.
Company! Into ranks!
Fall in.
In 2x, fall in, 20er. Combo.
So the 20th are back. They do muster very, very quickly. You see they're on the flank of the 17th now.
Sunrack, gleich noch Right Drift.
Okay, gut gemacht, Jungs.
Zweite Reihe. Weg,
Mach zwei
zweite Reihe.
Ränge drauf.
But the Confederates are not staying in the middle of the field. Smartly, they're trying to get out there, get some cover. A little too early to worry about the point of contention. For now, you can see that 10th Alabama took a few casualties in that one. There's your South Carolina again. And we got Union runners out for the flag. I think that's what they're doing, or they're just scouting. 17 Michigan. I guess there is no flag out here. James got away with it. So these are just scouts going to give a trying to get the point of contention without having to put a whole army out there.
Don't shoot, don't let them know we're
Trying to do it on the down low, as you can hear.
That's my guys. That's friendlies to our west anyway. Up in the hill. Yeah, so we're on the right. Oh shit. Think I'm in it.
So the Confederates can see that blue line. These two boys looking down the whole Confederate army here. But they don't want to enter that field yet. Oh, Major taking a shot. And 20th New York, 17th Michigan back there. You see the Michigan moving off to the left. And Union's almost capped this field here. About halfway there. All right, Michigan's still moving. Captain McLovin got his guys right on the corner, looking down the flank of the Alabama. I believe that's who that is. They're coming this way. There's a lot of them.
They're coming down the road.
A lot more than there are of Michigan, I'll tell you that. Can the 20th get over here and give any support whatsoever? They're still up on the middle of the field. Confederates got the Yankees pretty spread out.
Trying to form on the left side now. Man, that's like 3 headshots.
Hear the Union talking about the aim. All right, Confederates are coming across the field. Looks like they've wiped out the 111. And the 24th pushing all the way back to the line. 20th in the middle of the field. Confederates now in the rocks. The South Carolina, they're trying to get that point of contention. They've actually done it. They're getting it back their way. And so the 17th guys that are left said, to hell with it. We're not holding that field now. Not with 2 guys.
Ihr seht die Fahne.
CSO's on point.
Ah!
Oh my God, you see the artillery coming in.
Wieder.
See no backpacks.
They've just about got the 20th dialed in.
Take aim to the south.
Looks like the 111th got it back. I would have marked them all dead, but they actually look like they're still here. They're actually moving right back in. So the Confederates have left the area.
There's an officer right in front of us. Okay, rise, 111th, rise. Let's go.
This is who they're looking at. Good jester. Trying to get out of there. He's got a target on him. He doesn't even know it. But it looks like he's far enough away now. Alright, Confederates are still coming up. Is this Pearl? Sure is. 24th. Taking a look. Oh, I see a flag out in the field. Nope, that's the 20th going left. They see that the 17th are under duress. And coming back this way. Ooh, the artillery got him. Artillery is doing a good job in this match cleaning out those areas.
You fucking
He's dead.
Should I say rest in pieces?
Oh Gott. Ach komm, ich hab mich
They were all laughing at some ragdoll. I missed it.
Ah, lass sie den Punkt einnehmen.
Feind!
And the Confederates did it. Counterattack engaged. They only have less than 12 minutes to get back out here and take this point of contention. And unless the Union fights together a little better, they're going to have a hard time doing it. These Confederates are sticking together really well. Oh, here they come. 17th coming straight out into the field. They want that point of contention back. Let's see if the 20th is able to help those guys. You can see they're engaged. So we'll see. We'll see if the Confederates choose to get out here and do anything about this. They're definitely in a good position. They've got guys on either side of the 17th here. 20th still in the corner of the fence.
I fucking got him.
That group from the southwest is moving left.
Should we move more?
You heard him make the call. Oh, here they come. They're coming straight at him. 10 minutes remaining. And Pearl feels the pressure. He needs to stay on this so that they don't lose that counterattack. They want to win this match. Union is engaged. And we'll see if the 17th can hold. I don't know without the help of the 20th. Oh, no, here come the 20th, New York, right now. They saw the Confederates coming in. 17th is giving up the field, but here come the 20th. If the 17th would stay with them. But they ain't going to... Okay, they've turned around. I was going to say they're not going to do it, but... 20th knows they've got to take out these guys. And the 17th has come back now. So the Confederates trying desperately to hang on to this counterattack. Colonel Pearl out there in the middle of the field, standing like men, but they're standing against the anchor of the Union, the 20th New York, and the 17th Michigan, doing a good job. Here come more Union regiments pouring into the field. They know it's now or never.
Oh no, we lost.
Guys, flags down. Hey, we're about to get charged on the left, guys. They're on our left.
This is the 111th. Yeah, the Confederates are starting to waver. 111th Pennsylvania has entered the field as well. We got almost the whole Union Army out in the middle of the field now. This is an artillerist dream. But they don't really have much choice. 24th hanging in there, but they're not getting a whole lot of support yet. Surprised the Alabama hasn't come in from the other side yet. You see him coming down the road. But it won't be long.
Prisman, I'm gonna shoot.
What are you waiting for, you yellow-bellied bastards?
So perfect position. Keep it up, boy!
Keep
Flag
it up.
flag.
Let's go,
Good
boys.
flag.
Keep
Drop
it
that
up.
flag at the place to be. Drop that flag trooper. Yeah, that's me.
Fire.
Fire.
Aww.
No, no.
Are we ready, boys?
I'd
Can I
like to
get
shoot
an
him.
aye, Cap?
Good job.
I'd like to shoot him.
On fire.
Remember,
Up
boys,
and
we're
over, let's
here
go.
for rock when we charge.
Sprinting out.
Triple quick. Column up.
Here they come. See the Union just out in the field. But the charge is on. Nope, they're holding.
Stay in formation. Stay in formation.
How'd you?
Stay in formation.
Yeah.
Hold.
It
Hold
was
the
all
line.
on Frank.
Send them
What's up there, Brandon?
You can't hear me.
But the red line is bleeding away. Those Confederates are going to have to come on in. They're about to lose this point of contention. There's a lot of Confederates out in this field. You can see the Union scattered out. Confederates have the advantage. Here they come. Both Confederate units attacking in unison. That's beautiful. But you hear the huzzah. And more Union regiments coming in. The 111th. No, this is the 17th. Hell, I can't tell. Oh, you see the ragdolls. 111th. And the Union still control the field. The red line's going to start bleeding away if they can push these the remaining Confederates off. They're going to push them off, or they're going to let them stay out here? Ooh, artillery coming in. Not a lot of Union, but not a lot of Confederate either, and there's a Confederate flag laying on the field.
You got two flags, they got one. Ah, good, they live now. Are we inside the point? How am I not dead?
Yes, but keep up the fire.
Flag down.
Got it.
Yeah, you see what happens to Rambos. That's why you don't run out by yourself, kids. This is not Battlefield.
Good shot, boys. We can do this.
Ooh, artillery coming in. They're going to really have to push those guys off here.
Oh, on hit.
But the Confederates are now engaged. I'm not sure why the Union's not charging at this point. They do have a few more men than the Confederates. But they're going to end up giving the Confederates time to regroup and get back out here. But you can see that red line's starting to bleed away. They're doing it. Slowly but surely, here it comes. Confederates are starting to run. All right, they pushed them off. Confederates are gone, but they still got 4 minutes and 33 seconds to do it, and that's plenty of time in this game. So momentum has shifted a little bit here. The Confederates, I feel like they've been in charge of the battle the whole time, but the Union has really got their act together here in the last few minutes, and they have started to control this field. Here's your 20th New York. Getting up close and personal. Confederates are still out here, but the 20th want to give themselves a buffer between the point of contention and the enemy. 4 minutes left. The Confederates have got to get something going pretty quick. Ooh, artillery coming in close. But at this point, you just got to stand and take it. But the Confederates are still engaged. They're not broken yet, so this is not going to win the match. Unless they can hold it for another 3.5 minutes. Oh, I've got my damn head on backwards anyway. I'm an idiot. The Union was trying to break the counterattack, not the Confederates, so good job by the Union. You can see both teams are now engaged. Oh, man, I forgot who was attacking who. All right, so the Union's done it. They've changed the momentum of the battle. It's all even now, 17 minutes, 42 seconds to go. And the Union is now in control of the field. Let's see if that artillery can get in here and make a mess of these blue bellies. You can see the 20th moving off to the right. This is the most aggressive that I've seen them since the beginning of the match. There's a Confederate out in the field here, out in this little bush. Oh, he ran for it. So the Union getting out here, using the hay bales. 20th New York.
Get ready, they're probably gonna crest this hill.
Yep, find direct phones.
They might crest the hill. It's right
Let's sync up.
These guys are disciplined. They will wait for the shot.
Noch kurz Feuer halten, dass wenn sie
Haltet das Feuer, bis sie hochkommen. Die werden hier den
Yep,
Hügel-
here they come.
Nice, sehe, dass die eigentlich nach links abdriften.
Ey, die stehen noch da mit der Fahne. Direkt vor uns. Runter, runter.
Kneeling. Major, machen wir den Rise
Stay
Up
down.
Das
Hey,
war
they're,
gar nichts,
they're,
weil jetzt sollen die
hey, they're
erstmal-
cresting to the point of where they can only see our heads.
We should stay down.
Yeah, they're
All right, well, Confederates are not in a huge hurry to take this back. I think they just want to get them into a breaking situation.
Vor allem müsst ihr treffen, Jungs. Das passiert im Krieg. Willkommen in der Linieninfanterie.
Oh, here come the Confederates right here. They want that flag back. Look at them. 10th Alabama coming straight in. And the Michigan, they see them. Can they do anything about it? 20th New York sees it. They're coming back to the center. Oh my God, look at the ragdoll. Oh man, that artillery is so hilarious. All right, so here come the Union. Union again now taking losses one more time. 20th New York flooding in to the point of contention, taking that blue line back. And the other Confederates still not aware. Did not come in and join. So the Union still in command of the field. But they are now taking losses. 15 minutes to go. If the Confederates can manage to get the Union into a breaking situation and then take the point of contention, they can win this battle early. But you can see Weber and the 20th, after coming in to secure the field, going back to the right side.
Skirmishing.
And you can see this is the 24th here. Trying to make a plan to get this point of contention back. It's either running up, do the peekaboo.
Hit your reloads back towards the fence.
Quickly, guys, fire and then pull back quickly. Skirmishing heißt immer Fire.
Auf Südosten am Zaun sind sie.
Rennen. Warm ice.
So while the 20th are held up over there, you see another push by the Confederates here. Not a large group, probably South Carolina. Yep. But the Union flooding in, or flooding out of the field here. 111th Pennsylvania leaving the field and streaming to the left side. They want to get a flank. 17th Michigan coming this way as well, but the point of contention is bleeding away. So in an effort to get a flank on some guys, 5 guys in the rocks, the Union is giving up the point. So we'll see how that works out. Man, it's bleeding fast too. 20th will have to get back if they choose to do so. But they've got 2 little units on themselves. They've backed up to the rocks. And you can see that point of contention bleeding away fast. So Confederates spread out, but those boys in the rocks apparently have enough pressure out here to get this field going toward them. This looks like a good position for the Confederates in this map. But I'm just not sure if they can hold it. There's only a few of them here. Men of 5 still alive. Make that, yeah, make that 4. And 3, and run for it. And there's the huzzah. You hear it. Taking losses. All right, so the Confederates pushed out of the field one more time, but there's no Union presence in the middle, so that red line's going to stay there. And if they can get the Union to breaking, which looks like they're up on tickets, they might be able to make a charge and win this thing. 11:45 to go. It's getting down to the wire now. But the Union on that left side pushing pretty hard. They're still moving. Getting aggressive. Look at this, 17th Michigan. They're on it. Spent the first half of the battle standing on top of the field. Now they got their pokers out. And they're ready to get poking. And Carolina's running for it. Eventually they're going to run into these Confederates up here under Pearl. Oh, this is a good Jester. Sorry about that. So they got the Michigan behind them. They got the 20th in front of them, but the 20th has another regiment to deal with as well. And they're right up on their flank. Look at this. 10th Alabama on the move one more time. So the 20th taking it from both sides, but it looks like we got more Union entering the field. Yeah, the blue bar's coming back up. They got to do it for 10.5 more minutes. Oh my God, you can see guys from the 20th just dropping. Alabama slinging some lead.
Stay on your alt keys.
Working big brain.
He's a
Whew.
Flag guys.
That's right, Yanks.
If the bullet don't kill you, the splinters might.
Guess who's suppressed?
Oh God, 20th still raining in.
It's just good shots after good shots.
I like what I can see, and I'm suppressed.
Get him, boys. We're sure, guys. Only 6 of them left. Let's go.
Just keep loading kills, boys. Just keep loading in for deaths.
So the Union took the field and they gave it back, and or at least walked away. They're losing a little bit of it. That's just from normal decay. All right, looks like the other Confederates have gotten tired of those Michiganders. And they've come out in the field to face off against them. And the Michigan going back over into the Union side of the field. 24th have pushed them off. Probably smart. And the 20th, the anchor of the Union, still there. And bleeding away this Alabama. Slowly but surely, Colonel Killer watching his men drop. But they're dropping flags, and they're dropping 20th New York as well. Eight minutes, 40 seconds. Both sides taking losses. Guarantee both these teams are just waiting to see who goes into breaking first. See Alabama pouring back in. All right, here they come. We've seen this before. Oh, Weber doing it with the pistol. Colonel Killer didn't get that name by accident, did he, boy? Weber got the sword out, getting stuck. Stabbed and dead. And the Confederates have done it. They pushed off the 20th New York. That is no easy task. So the 20th is now gone. And do the Union have anybody left to go into the field? Looks like South Carolina's taken back their position on the rocks. This is gaining them the point of contention. These are the most valuable rocks in the whole match right now. And the Union trying to get back in, but they better do it in 7.5 minutes. And they got to be careful. If they let that red line go up all the way and get to breaking, they'll lose this match. So you have to weigh, you know, do you be aggressive and get out there and fight and risk going to breaking? But if you don't, you lose the field, and then it's just a matter of time anyway. Oh, South Carolina sees something I don't. They ran for it. Now, I think what they saw were these boys running out here. Is this the 111th? 17th Michigan. It's hard to tell. So many of these guys are wearing their pajamas.
Come back here.
So, Colonel Peepaw wants to get that field going back blue.
Good luck, boys.
Cap McLovin and the boys out here all alone. And it's going their way.
Happy rainy day, boy.
So the Confederates are going to have to make a push here. And I imagine both these armies are going to try to stay away from each other. Well, I say that, but here come a strong Union presence under Major Miller, or Weber, sorry. Weber and the 20th coming out to join the men in the field. And Confederates coming this way as well. Everybody playing the hay bale hopping game here. But the Unions decided to make a stand with less than 6 minutes to go. Those Confederates are nice and hidden with those butternut uniforms behind those hay bales. Whew. That artillery almost hit me. Well, the line's going back blue again. Is what the Union needed. That way, at least if they do start to break, they won't be completely gone. They will force the Confederates to take back that point of contention. You see a lot of fire coming from the fence line. Artillery trying to pinpoint here. And we've got action from the right. Behind the fence, on their flank. You see here the Confederates. They got their stickers out. Looks like they're coming this way. So the Union, between a rock and a hard place, you got 17th now coming around to see that side of the field. And 20th playing both sides here. Firing in both directions. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, and the line is completely blue. So Union, once again, has taken the advantage of the match. With only 4 minutes left, these Confederates are going to have to come in and wipe them off the field. They've done it multiple times. Can they do it again? See the 20th on 2 rows facing in 2 different directions. 17th out here as well. Confederates should be, what, Alabama up here?
Come on, let me hear it.
Alabama got their dander up. They think they want to do it again. There's a lot more Union this time. And you see they rush into the meat grinder here.
Buddy system, buddy system.
Oh, come here, man.
Hard to see. Half these Confederates are wearing blue tops here. All right. We've got another Confederate unit coming straight up into the field here. And here they come. The 24th now charging into the 20th New York. You heard the huzzah. That means the Confederates are breaking. Union has taken the lead. Less than 3 minutes to go. Confederates still have time, but it's not looking good for them at this point. A strong stand by the Union. And 17th Michigan still chasing guys down. You got the battery commander out here. Ooh, shot in the back. Boy, they brought everybody. They're fighting with Q-tips now. Oh, God.
How long did that officer live? Huzzah!
Oh, he's got a fucking shell in his face.
Look at Oh, he's trying to come in with a grenade, wasn't he? Well, that might have been the last desperate push. We got less than 2 minutes to go. Both sides are now breaking, but the Confederates are going to have very little time. They still can get out here, and if they can get in mass, they might be able to do something about it. But the Union, their spawn point is not far away. And it's going to have to be an all-out mad rush with 1:37 to go.
Die werden gleich nochmal massiv kommen. 1 Minute 30. Kein Charge wird nicht schaffen. Jeder ein Bajonett und jeder soll geladen haben.
Here's Weber calling it out. He knows they're going to want to do a mad charge here. Yeah, and here they come. 1:20 to go. Can they hold?
Auf den linken.
You see the Confederates streaming in. That's a lot of Confederates. If they can take this field and hold it, they can win. See 111 sticking together here. But that blue line's bleeding away fast. 33 seconds. There's a lot of Confederates here. I don't know if the Union have enough to countercharge. They're just trying to hold on to what they got. 21 seconds to go. We may at least get an overtime here. Confederates have done it. They've taken the field, but there's only 10 seconds. They can't get it all the way back around, but this should go to overtime, right? Fuck, I don't know the rules. Overtime. That's what I thought. Yeah, so as soon as this red line goes all the way around, this is going to be over. And you see the Union's turn now to flood out into the field. Can they do it? A lot of Confederates here. See, good Jester using the pistol. Weber's out here doing the same. Oh, Weber's killed 2 in a row. And you got last stand. Last stand by the Union. Sergeant Ketchup. Oh! Shot in the face. Final push by the Confederates. This is it. If you haven't enjoyed this battle, I don't even know why you're playing this game. Union coming in strong. The red line has stopped. It's going back the other way. You see the blue dot. If the blue dot goes all the way out, this game is over. Look at it. Ticking, ticking, ticking. Red line bleeding away. Confederates desperately trying to hang on to the field. But that blue dot's getting bigger. See it here. Final push. Good Jester's back. The blue line is growing. And there's a lot of Union in this field. I think they've done it at the last minute. The Union come back from defeat to snatch the victory away from the Confederacy. What an amazing battle. And there you have it. Union is victorious. God, look at the losses. Confederates killed the shit out of the Union, but they were still able to do it with the point of contention just in time. Well, guys, that was a fantastic battle. Thank you to the 20th New York and everybody in the EU Friday event for letting me be here. I really appreciate it. If you like that, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.